We will now review the self-reflection process, the professional growth meeting, and the professional growth plan. All teachers will see these 3 steps listed on their initial screen when they log on. This is in addition to the NCPS Teacher Journal, which all teachers have access to throughout the entire year as a means to record personal notes. We will now focus on the self-reflection form. In order to begin this form, you click on the Go to Form button, which is in the far right column on the row labeled Educator Self-Reflection, Start of Year. This form is used by all educators that are teachers in the school district. Click on Go to Form, and you land at a box that says Educator Self-Reflection, and it's an open-ended response, just like we've had in the past. At this point, you begin typing your self-reflection. You have options to change font, to copy and paste, spell check, and attach up to 3 files to your self-reflection. Once you have done that, scroll to the bottom. That gives you an indication as to what's going to happen to the document after you have clicked the Save and Submit button. So currently, you're working the document. The next step in the process is that your supervisor or evaluator will receive the document, review it, and either approve your self-reflection or send it back to you for review and for revisions. If you choose to work on your self-reflection but would like to return to it at a later date or time, it is very simple. Click on the Save button and then click back. You're now back on the main screen. At this point, now that you've returned to the main screen, you will see that the Educator Self-Reflection currently has horizontal lines on the icon to the left, whereas before it did not. This means that I have started the process. I can click on Go to Form to return to the self-reflection. I continue typing, and when I am all done, I click the Save and Submit button. It prompts me to verify that I would like to lock it, because after this I will not be able to edit unless my supervisor sends it back to me for revisions. I click Yes and Success, and now I have sent it to my administrator for review. Once your evaluator or supervisor has approved your self-reflection, you will receive an email that lets you know it is time for you to approve this form by adding your electronic signature to Talent Ed. To do this, you click the words Approve this form in the middle of the email. You may also click View My Folder, or New Canaan Public Schools Talent Ed Perform. All 3 of these will take you back to Talent Ed, where you can then sign and approve your self-reflection. Once you're back in Talent Ed, notice on the upper right-hand corner, Signatures, with a pencil and a document. Click on the word Signatures, and it will bring you to a listing of those documents that are awaiting your signature. At this point, you click on the word Sign. Now, this does not automatically sign the document, it merely opens it up. At this point, you can see what you have written, any comments made by your administrator, what took place in the workflow process, and it is now waiting for your signature. You can see Teacher, the signature box, your name and the date, and an open field that says Signature. At this point, you type your name. You can click the link that says Electronic Signature Statement, which will give you a formal explanation of what electronic signature means. I can close that window. I can add any comments I would like to in this window here, and click Submit. At this point, I have now completed my self-reflection.